So homework tonight is to check your ACT problems. What was it, 21 through 25? Was that right? Right now, let's grab our workbooks, and we are going to look at 4 problems to kind of review from Friday. So it's page 64. Caitlin, I gave you a workbook, right? Yeah, cool. We're going to look at 4 problems. Let's see what 4 problems. We're going to look at 1, 2, 14, and 15. 1, 2, 14, and 15. Alright, so here's what I want you to do. You might want to grab a piece of paper. You might want to grab your notes from Friday because we went over this on Friday afternoon. 64. Yeah. Alright, here we go. Look at 1 and 2. Let me zoom in so y'all can see these up here. If you don't have your workbook with you, then you'll just have to grab a piece of paper. Do you remember what we call these terms on the bottom? That is just one term on the bottom? Do you remember what it was called to just have one term on the bottom? It's a monomial, right? And if it was a monomial, all you did was divide it between each one, right? And you just set up 3 different fractions. Y'all kind of remember this from Friday? All right, but look at 14 and 15. What are you dividing by this time?
2.
What's 2 terms? Binomial, right? Like a bicycle has 2 wheels, just a binomial. So how did you do this one? What did you do to this 2? Look at your notes. Nobody has their notes? You changed the sign, so the opposite sign of positive 2 is negative 2, right?
Yes.
And then you took all the coefficients. But the thing was, you couldn't miss one. Are you missing one? I go from 4 to 3 to 2 to nothing. What am I missing? What exponent am I missing? Huh? You're missing the y to the 1, right? So there's a 0 y to the 1 right here, so don't forget that, okay? What about 15? What would I do with this negative 5? Turn into a positive, take the opposite sign, right? Am I missing any exponents? I go from 4, 3, 2, 1, and then nothing. Am I missing any exponents? Nope. So you take all the coefficients, okay? So start with 1 and 2. Grab your notes real quick. Start with 1 and 2. Let me grab my pencil. And let's see if we can review these 4 real quick before we move on to something different. Alright, I'll check your answer for number 1. 3r to the 6 minus 1r to the 4th plus 8 over r squared. If you didn't get that, let me know and I'll come help you, okay? Alright, move on to number 2. Check your answer on number 2. Make sure you keep the m's and the k's in the right positions, okay? Don't switch them around just because you want them to be on the top. You may need help on 2.
So, just keep it 9?
Yeah, just keep it 9 over 2. You don't do decimals. You keep it as a fraction. I mean, technically, you could use a decimal because that's 4.5. But if it's something like 4.3333333, you don't use decimals. All right, go on to 14 and 15. Let's see what you can do in 14 and 15. Y'all check your answers on 14, okay? Check your answers on 14. 6y to the 3rd plus 3y to the 2nd minus 34y plus 68. And remember, there was a reason why we blocked off this last one, right? This is your remainder. So you take that remainder, negative 142, and you put it over whatever you were dividing by in the first place, which is y plus 2. Are y'all okay? Do we need to go over 15 together? Yeah, go over 15 together. You just want to start back over and do this one together?
You get 34, you get 20, maybe 22.
You gotta add them up. Alright, let's just start back over on this one. Okay, has anybody lost?
6 plus minus The 6 plus -28.
No, it's -6. Alright, is anybody lost about where I'm getting -2, 6, 15, 28, 0, or -6 from? Is anybody lost about those numbers? Okay, you block the last one off, right? And we're going to add. So bring down the 6. Multiply by that -2. What's -2 times 6?
-2 times 6.
Uh-huh.
-12.
-12. That goes underneath the 15, the next number, okay? Add those two numbers. What's 15 plus -12? 3. Multiply that number by -2. What's -2 times 3? -6. Put that under the next free number.
-34.
Add those together. You get -34. Multiply that by -2. What do you get? Positive 68. Put that under the next free number.
68.
Add and you get 68. Alright, now multiply 68 by -2. What do you get?
-136.
142 is what it should be. No, yeah. You're right. I'm thinking of the answer. Never mind. What did you say, Jacob?
-136.
120 plus 16 more. Yes. Very good, Jacob. Now add them together and you get -142. Would help if I actually multiplied them, wouldn't it? Okay. All right, here we go. So it's 1 less than your exponent. What's 1 less than y to the 4? Y to the 3rd, right? So this would be 6y to the 3rd. All right, that's a positive 3. So plus 3. Y to what power? What comes before y to the 3rd?
Y to the 2nd.
Y to the 2nd. There you go. All right, this is a -34. So minus 34. So it's 3, 2, and then y to the 1, right? All right, that's a positive 68. That's your constant. There's no y with it, so plus 68. All right, this one's your remainder. How do I know he's my remainder? Because he's cut off by this line, okay? So it's -142. And then all you do is put it over what you were dividing by. What were we dividing by to start with?
-2.
Y plus 2. There you go. -2 is what you do to figure out those other numbers. Are y'all okay? Can y'all try 15 real quick? All right, y'all try 15 real quick. Hurry, hurry, because we got to get going. I get the same thing? X to the 3rd plus 2x to the 2nd minus 1x minus 2. This one's easy because your remainder 0, okay? If your remainder 0, you're good to go. Y'all okay? Anybody need any help? Yeah. All right, if you're finished, go ahead and grab your notes real quick. We're going to look at page 4. Page 4. Same page we're working on Friday. Okay.
It's really the best one you can get.
Plus 2x to 2 minus 1x to the first position, then minus 2 is your constant, because that's a 0, and then you'll have a remainder.
All right, y'all ready? Page 4? Or yeah, page 4. All right, we got a quiz coming up, another quiz coming up soon, okay?
We're getting number 4.
Huh?
Number 4 is on number 4.
4 and 6, yep. All right, here we go. We got these 2 problems we got to get through today. We got 4 and 6. How is 4 and 6 different from the ones that we've been doing all morning? What's different about it?
There's only 2.
There's the 2 in the front, right? Okay, so here's the thing. You ready? You have to get rid of, you can't have the 2 in the front, okay? So what are you doing to this 2 and this x? Are you adding, subtracting, multiplying, or dividing? You're multiplying. What's the opposite of multiplying? Dividing. So you have to get rid of that 2 by dividing. Okay? All right, here we go. What's 8 divided by 2? 4. X to the 4. Now, what exponent should come next after x to the 4?
3.
X to the 3. Do they give me an x to the 3? No. So I put a plus 0, x to the 3rd. All right, what exponent should come after 3? 2. Do I have an x to the 2? Yes. What's negative 4 divided by 2?
Negative 2.
Negative 2, x to the 2. All right, what exponent should come next? X to the 1. Do I have that? Yep. Okay, now this is a little different. 1 divided by 2, what's that give you?
0.5.
I don't want that. I want to keep it as a fraction, okay? So plus a half x. All right, what's 4 divided by 2? 2. All right, what's 2 divided by 2? 1. Divide. It's 1x. What's 1 divided by 2? 1/2. There you go. Okay, so what makes this different now is we're going to have to deal with the little fractions, okay? But don't worry, they're not bad, I promise. Okay, so what do? What goes in the little box? Negative 1/2. There you go. All right, same process. Here we go. Take all your coefficients. 4 for x to the 4. 0 for x to the 3. Negative 2 for x to the 2nd. 1/2 for x to the 1. And then 2 is my constant.
So 1 would be just 0.5.
No, 1/2. Fractions are your friends. All right, same thing. Cut the last one off. Draw your line. Now, in your calculator, you can use 0.5 if you want to. In your calculator, only on your calculator. All right, here we go. Bring down the 4. Okay, if you need to use your calculator, here's how you can use it. You ready? Negative 1 divided by 2 times 4. How much is that? Negative 2. There you go.
So you're pretty much just dividing it.
Yes, only because this is a 1, Blake. If this is not a 1, that won't work.
Yeah.
All right, add these and you get negative 2. There you go. All right, same thing. You can either use negative 0.5 times negative 2, or you can do negative 1/2 times 2, times negative 2.
So you can do negative 1 slash.
1 divided by 2, enter. And then times negative 2.
1.
1. Yep, so positive 1. All right, add these and what do you get? Negative 1. Multiply negative 1 times negative 1/2. What do you get? How much?
0.5.
No, we don't use decimals.
1/2.
1/2. Positive 1/2, right?
And add those together as 1.
All right, how do I add 1/2 and 1/2?
Just think about it.
Have to have the same common denominator, right? Which they do. That's the beautiful thing about these guys. Most of the time they'll have the same common denominator. So what's 1 plus 1? 2 over 2. And what's 2 over 2? 1. There you go. All right, now multiply 1 times negative 1/2. What do you get? Negative 1/2. Add those together. Ooh, Lord, how do you do that?
1.5.
Common denominator. What's the common between these two?
Nothing.
Yes, there is.
Common denominator is 2.
What's common between 1 and 2?
Multiply them both by 2.
Not multiply them both by 2, no. Just this one. So So that'll be
That's this one, right?
4 over 2 minus 1 over 2. See how they're the same now?
So it'd be 3 over 2.
3 over 2. There you go. You have to, guys, make sure you're writing all the side stuff down. That's how some of you can't finish your checkpoints, because you just don't write all this stuff on the side now, okay? All right, here we go. What's 1 less than 4?
5.
Less.
1 less, 3.
3. So it'll be 4x to the third
Minus 2x to the second.
to the second. Very good.
Minus 1x to the first.
To the first. Very good.
Plus 1.
Uh-huh.
Uh,
All right, what kind of 3 halves is this? Positive or negative?
positive.
So plus 3 over 2.
3 over 2.
And then what do? We put that, now look guys, right here,
Under fraction.
over what you did to start with, okay? Over 2x plus 1 over 2. The whole thing, okay? I don't like fractions, and I really don't like fractions over fractions. So do you remember the little sing-song that we did? If you had Miss Miranda? Keep it, switch, switch. Okay? What am I going to keep?
The 3 over 2.
3 over 2. What am I going to switch?
The division sign.
Division. Look at y'all. Division and multiplication. And what else am I going to switch? That.
Multiply.
What's it become?
2 over 2.
Do you notice anything? Don't make your life really easy, okay? Most of these are pretty easy fractions. What happens? What do you see that goes away? What do you see that goes away?
2's.
2's. One's on top, one's on bottom, okay? Make your life easy. So it's 3 on top, and what's on bottom?
2x plus 1.
2x plus 1. Alright, so it's 4x to the third, minus 2x to the second, minus 1x to the first, plus 1. I'm just bringing all that stuff down, okay? I didn't do anything. I'm just bringing it down. But now what's at the end? Very good. Okay, we got to do number 6 real quick. At least start it. We at least got to start it. All right, all right, all right. What's wrong with number 6? What's the no-no? What's wrong with him?
3.
3 in the front. So how do I get rid of him?
You divide.
You divide. All right, am I missing any exponents? I go from a to the 2, a to the 1, and then nothing. Am I missing any exponents? No. All right, what's 18 divided by 3?
6.
6a to the second. What's 6 divided by 3?
2.
2a. What's 9 divided by 3?
3.
3. And then it's divided by what?
3a.
3 divided by 3. A minus 2 over 3. All right, here we go. What goes in the box? Positive 2 over 3. There you go. What are my numbers?
Is that a negative 2 over 3?
Yep. 6 and then what? 2 and 3. Cut the last one off. Y'all okay? Y'all with me?
6.
6, 2, and 3. All right, bring down the 6. All right, guys, multiplying's easy. 2/3 times 6 over what number? How do you make any number a fraction? 1. What's 2 times 6? 12. What's 3 times 1? Does that reduce? What's 12 divided by 3? 4. All right, add them together and you get 6. Okay, multiplying's easy, right? Good look, guys, we just did this. We just multiplied by 6. What do we get as our answer? 4. Add them together, what do you get? 7. All right, let's multiply them. 2/3 Times 7 over what? 1. What is that? Multiply. 14 over. Does that reduce?
Yes. Wait, no.
Wait, why did I just do that? We're done. That's the end. I'm sorry. Okay, what's 1 less than a to the second? A. Sorry, I was not paying attention. 6a. Here we go. And then plus a 6, right? What kind of 7 is that? Positive 7 over all this hot mess we started with, right? 3a minus 2 over 3. You might want to circle all of that too, okay? Just like I did, okay? That way when I give you a checkpoint or something on it, you'll be able to know what we did. Okay, do I like this crazy hot mess right here? No. What do I keep? 7. Change division multiplication. Switch it. You get 3 over 3a minus 2. What can I multiply? Come on. What can I multiply?
31.
No. What can I multiply? 3 and 7 is 21 over 3a minus 2. So it's 6a plus 6 plus 21 over 3a minus 2. Homework's on the back, guys. Homework is on the back. I will be taking it up tomorrow. Homework is on the back. I hope you just heard me. Homework is on the back. Homework is on the back. All of them. Homework is on the back. It'll only be the second homework assignment.
Do you want to do homework together tomorrow?
You got 0 period tomorrow. You can come in. So it's page 5.
I'm at like 9 o'clock.
Page 5. Homework on the back.
You were.
Yeah, we will.
Or during lunch or during elective class or something like that. Do it. Come in the morning.